So, pretty much, we're gonna pick up right back where the last session ended off. Apologies for the Shatner-esque pause there, but you guys are in the room, and you see the tentacle kind of yeet Martin up to the air vent. Everyone, roll me an awareness notice.
Crack open my character again.
23.
30. I got a 30.
Why is it doing this to me? My mouse is being weird. Okay, hang on.
Your mouse is always being weird. It's just the nature of it.
Beautiful song. 16. Annika's too busy worrying over Ray's mental health to notice that someone's been yeeted. Unless a 16 is better than I think it is in this system, but I don't know that it is.
Right, so
It is. We're just stupid.
16,
Like we're just stupidly big.
16, 30, 23, and what was yours, Chris?
27.
27. Alright. Gen and Alex, when you see that happen, you notice that warning lights start going off in the room you're in too, where it's like a blue pulsating flash. And then, Alex, you catch that right before Martin goes into the black event, his hands basically grab the edge and he's holding on for dear life right there.
Okay, as I see it, I'll shout to Gan, because I know he's one of the strongest one, and who else was it? Sakura, right? Sakura's
Sakura's
right?
at the door.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll yell again. Grab his arms.
Yeah, Gen's gonna basically run and, if he can, like slide to grab and brace himself up against the wall as he pulls him out, or tries to pull him out.
Okay.
And I'll run towards Gan and try to help.
I guess Gen, roll me a body strength feat. I mean, you're probably gonna nail this roll unless if you fumble, but like just roll it for me.
Alright. That's an 18. That was almost a fumble.
Okay. So you're able to basically spring over. You can see Akari starting to move to like a panel or whatever on the side, like checking controls on that. You get in your dead sprint, and then as you hop over, you see Martin's arms about to give out. Then you grab his right hand, and you're basically holding onto the vent. You feel a strength on the other end you've never felt before.
How much stronger is it than I am, do I think?
Without needing to roll, you get the feeling this thing's about 5 times your strength.
Okay! Oh, fuck! It's your...
Roll me a reflex, Alex, if you're getting over there. Yes.
Oh,
Ray. You were waving.
Wait,
to
I
me.
see this happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I see this happen, right? Can I go and also aid, like, basically, like, rush? Oh, no, you fucking don't. And just rush over to assist
I
to
rolled a
aid.
17.
Get the other arm.
Alright, you're getting there. Ray, roll me a reflex save.
Just straight reflex.
Yep.
17.
17? Alright, now because you were in the middle of the room, Ray, you're a bit closer, so you're able to get to Gen. Then, Gen, as you're holding this and this thing feels strong, you kind of feel yourself starting to get dragged into the vent. Then as you're starting to go up into it, Ray slides up and grabs your feet and, like, forks himself up against the wall.
Strength feat also.
Yep.
How am I holding...
25.
Fuck.
Martin.
Yeah. Am I holding him in such a way that I require both hands to even just keep him?
Forgetting Alex's boy. How dare you? Anyway.
How dare you, Gan?
Anyway,
Rude!
how you're holding Martin is he was about to get dragged in, but you got his left arm before it went out of you. So you only have one arm.
But is it like this, or like do I have to hold this?
You're holding it like that, arm to arm. You don't have both your hands on it.
In that case, because Gen said he was keeping them on him, reach in, grab his pill bottle, and rip the top off before popping one in.
Okay.
Because
Just
his entire thing is,
roll me a
well,
cool.
you know what?
Roll me a cool to see if you can do this, because you're under a lot of stress right now.
Alright, going to go ahead and spend all 4 luck on this. That's a 17. Jesus Christ, I've not rolled well.
Alright.
But considering that is a pure stat only, that's a decent roll.
So, again, with that 17, this is something you weren't absolutely ready for, even versus the mission, so the stress is a little much. But you grab your pill bottle and pop the top open, and you get 2 pills into your hand before you drop your bottle, and it falls out onto the floor behind the vent, not down the vent.
That's good. I need those pills.
And you have 2 in your hand. Are you eating both or just one?
Just one.
Okay. Before I advance this, Annika, are you doing anything in the room while this is everyone
Is
getting
the
pulled into
tentacle? So the tentacle's retracted at this point?
the vent? Yeah, it's not in view anymore. They're all kind of like grabbed onto Martin, and they're all like going into the vent.
Is there any way to see like the vent system for the building? Is there like a map anywhere?
You do have the data core that the laptop's hooked up to, so you can roll me like an interface or basic tech.
Let's see if I have
If
that.
only someone who was specialized in this was right next to you.
If only, but she'll give it a shot. So,
I'm sorry. I gotta worry about my man first before I worry about anything else.
no!
No!
Oh god.
I take it that was a fumble.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Annika, she's trying, but she's really just like
Roll
freaking
me,
the fuck out.
roll me the 1d100, and we'll see what happens.
77.
77?
Alright, so you start pulling stuff up, and you gather like a little bit of security camera footage, and you can see like 1-2 angles, and let me double back. You get a little bit of security camera footage that's still working in this place, because the place hasn't been in use for who knows how long. So, of the cameras you're able to see, it's kind of skating back and forth between them. You catch one glimpse of the tentacle, and this thing appears to be like 4 to 5 foot wide in girth, and you can't see how long it goes. But it's basically saturating the whole thing. Then when it flips to another camera, you see the elevator room that Sakura was in with the elevator going back up. And you see the door starting to open and Sakura run out the room. Then it flips to another camera, and you see another person almost dead staring you in the face that's wearing a gas mask with red lenses, before the camera feed gets cut off entirely.
Guys, we got company.
No shit!
No! The red eyes I told you about, the gas mask, like, people are coming down here.
Fuck.
Deal with that later! Fucking Paul!
Alright.
After hearing them scream that, Alexander will pause and turn back.
Damn, turning your back on your man. What kind of person
And go-
are you? I'm just kidding.
And
I'm
go
just kidding.
And go straight to the laptop and try to connect to the. Oh, he's already connected to the server. Cool. To see if there's a way to. If there's like. Vents have those little spinning vents. See if there's any in there.
Yeah, just roll me one more reflex and then I'll get back to you in a second. Alright. Again, you eat the pill. Alright, we'll deal with that in a second. Again, you eat the pill, and you clench the other one in your hand so you don't lose it. Then you feel your veins almost like pulsate. As they pulsate, you feel a wrench that's like 8 times worse than anything you felt when you went without them. Lose 5 wound points.
Oof.
Your next body roll, plus 13.
Oh! Fuck! As Gen just like hulks the fuck out.
Ray, you start.
Yeah.
But before that, Ray, just a little bit of a description. You see Gen's gi starting to split from his shoulder blades widening out.
Gen? What did you just do?
Oh! And yeah, just gonna yank with as much strength as he can.
Okay, roll.
Strength feat?
Yep.
Plus 13.
Still a fumble! I am not happy.
And this is how everyone dies.
Apparently.
Alright, we'll come back to that. Alex, 1d100.
Alex.
In a row, how did we even?
D10. There's like that was a 300 chance, 1,000 chance you can have.
I rolled an 18.
Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
Alex, when you get up to the data core, pretty much you're a little panicked. So as you get to the data core, you lose your footing, and then you basically fall forward, and you borderline like faceplant into the computer and crack the screen on it. No wound points, but it does rip the cord out the core and breaks its hookup.
Roll my D100 now.
Yeah, roll your D100.
35.
What was it, 30 or less? Or 40?
40 or less.
40 or less.
You're less.
But I'm close, so perhaps it won't be as bad as a crit.
Okay. So, as Gen goes into Gen Smash mode, essentially, Gen, you feel a strength heave within your arms, and you actually start reeling at Martin back up to you. Then as you do, Ray, you notice the slime start to secrete out of Gen's back, and you lose your grip on Gen as he flies forward down the vent.
Can Gen grab the vent?
I would say yes, but you critted, so we'll get back to you. Alex, what are you doing?
Shit. Okay, how damaged is the screen?
Imagine like one of them like fake outrage videos where they like break all the stuff and you just can't see anything on the laptop screen anymore.
Okay.
Let me put my other laptop.
I'm trying to remember if I had two.
I'm kidding.
Or if it was just one.
It was just one. I think it was just one.
You have your phone though. A phone is basically just a
I
small
believe you
laptop.
had your laptop, but the laptop we were using was from the facility.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Because we found like an extra one that had the recordings on it.
Okay. 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 The cord was it from the server cord or was it from the personal cord from cord?
There was a
from the
cord
laptop.
that you used to link your laptop to the core. The laptop had its screen broken and the cord was yanked out, but a piece of the other end of the cord is still in the hookup.
No,
Roll me an awareness, and please roll high.
awareness notice. A 30.
As you're panicking, you look around and you notice that there's a small touchpad panel on the core.
Okay. As he sees that, he'll run towards it and see what he can do with it.
On this panel, there's a handful of basic controls where it's like power on, power off, reset, reboot, and then cycle air ducts.
I press the cycle air ducts. After Alexander sees that, he'll immediately press on it.
Okay. When you hit that, all the lights flash on throughout the whole facility for a brief second. Then you start hearing a whoosh, 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 and then the lights go back off. Again, roll me. I'm gonna say. Give me 1 sec. I have to double check what stat I'm gonna have you do for this.
Is there any like anything we could tie together?
No, Gen's gone. Gen's in the vent.
Oh god! Oh, he's been yanked through completely. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, now we got 2 people and. Oh my god! I hope Gen doesn't die.
No, because I thought Chris said he tried to have him hold on.
I did, but I rolled a crit fail.
Oh, that's right.
For the audience at home, our last 4 rolls were a 1, a 1, a 1, and a 7.
The Dice Gods aren't with us tonight, it seems. It really wants to have Martin die, and one of us actually also die. Dice Gods.
Such
Alright.
cruel beings.
Yen, roll me a dodge save. It's under reflex if you don't have it.
Yeah, I do not. How I use to dodge is my Aikido, but that doesn't exactly work in a vent.
You are still being buffed by your pill, so you can +5 to that.
Does this is from what the fuck?
Okay,
This is payback for all your good rolls.
That's a 14.
but it was.
Let me just
it was a
real
fumble.
quick.
Just roll the D100, Chris.
6.
Nope.
Okay. As all the lights go off and you hear the fan cycle, they immediately turn back off and you hear on the intercoms, lockdown in effect. Biohazard detected. Facility under lockdown for the next 7 hours. And then, as you hear that whoosh, again, you're going in the vent, then you can hear Martin screaming, I don't want to die! Why? Why, God? Why, God? Why? Then you hear the fans speed up, and then as you hear the fans speed up, you hear an audible hiss, as though something hit the tentacle in the fan, and then the two of you just start falling further into darkness. Roll me a reflex, again.
Still with +5?
Yep.
It's a 17. How the fuck are my rolls this bad?
It's the balance for all your good ones.
This is the game.
Although
taking
actually,
its
that was not as
revenge.
bad as I thought. That just had a negative to it.
Okay. So, again, when you start falling with your strength, you grab Martin and grab him, and then the two of you fall, then you hear thud, 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 and then you hear fan grinding as you fall and break through one of the fans, and then the two of you fall into another room. You take another 2 wound points, but Martin's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I like make a body endurance roll to protect him? But if it's just take 2 wounds, he's fine. Okay then.
And the room's pitch black that you two are in.
Gen would have though like protected him, like
Yeah.
around him kind of thing.
Yeah, you
So,
fell through the
Gen's
fans
just
and got
gonna-
slingshotted out.
Gen's just gonna, cause I imagine he's still roided as fuck at the moment. Just one hand, just pull him off, turn to the other side, and cough up some blood. Ugh, fuck. Oh fuck you. Martin, are you alive?
Some way, somehow.
Gen's gonna sing that it's black, flip his goggles down. Are they still working?
Yeah, they're still working, but there's like a crack in the lens now.
So he can just also see there's a crack. Oh fuck, where are we?
Again, as you look around the room, there's almost like a black paste on all of the wall, and everything's in black and white almost in your vision right there. And you can see that it's almost like mushy, where like you dropped Martin off, like it's spread out, like it's very much like a gel.
Picking him up and throwing him over my shoulder. He does not need to be touching the ground at the moment.
And as you look around the room, you can kind of just see, like, maybe 1-2 dead bodies that have been eaten down to, like, bone, essentially. And the room's just essentially nothing but, like, this moss gel, you two, and, like, the couple bodies in there.
Is there any door at all?
Yeah, there's, like, 2 doors. One to the left and one directly in front of you.
Where's the moss thickest?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no, like... it looks like it's thicker on the east side, but covering the entire side. Alright, in that case... which direction did we just get pulled from?
You fell from up top, and you came out the vent behind you. So you've fallen deeper into the facility. How far you fell down, you're not sure. Kind of a lot happened in a very short amount of time.
Yeah, that's... Gen's not sure about that and doesn't have the time to, or the brain cells to devote to it at the moment. So, time for an immediate reaction. I don't want to go forward, because that's where I was being pulled. I turn left and start jogging.
Okay. Floor 1 team, what's happening?
Fuck. Shit.
I know sounds crazy, but we should probably follow them.
What?
There's other shit
No,
coming
you're right.
for us.
Well,
I think
everyone-
Sakura's...
Gen's pills!
Oh shit,
I think,
no, you... Yeah, the
What
Palmer's
what
pill-
was that strange voice? I didn't know what it said from so far away. I was
Oh, wait,
just saying,
is the pill box empty?
There would be... Let's see, I ate 1, had 4,
You had
so
one in your
there
hand.
would be 2 left in there. And then Gen has 1 on him. Because I imagine he's been clutching that one as well.
I'm gonna quickly
he's
pick
got
up
like
the-
one hand in a fist and holding Martin over his shoulder with the other, so it's a very awkward jogging.
I'm gonna pick up a pill bottle and look at the other 2. And so everyone like left over. In.
I mean, I think honestly, whatever's coming for us is probably worse than whatever took them.
Okay.
I don't know.
She
I don't know
doesn't-
what's better, guns or tentacles. Which is worse, do you think?
I don't know. I would guess we don't want to be caught by whatever is coming for us, with like the red eyes and the gas mask.
Okay. Is everybody accounted for?
Except
Other
for
than-
Gen and Martin.
Yeah, Martin only.
Yes.
No,
Sakura,
Sakura's headed our way, running back from the elevator room.
Okay. Is Akari with us?
Yeah, I'm right here.
I think she came back with Gen. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, also something that I don't know if players noticed it, but I purposefully very much deepened Gen's voice when he was screaming after he'd eaten the pill. So that might be something the rest of you noticed.
Gotcha.
Okay. You guys go down there, see if they're okay. I'll wait for Sakura, and we'll head with you guys.
You sure?
Yes.
Alex,
Yeah.
I don't think we should get split up any more than we are.
Yeah.
I agree. Any of you got rope or some shit?
No. And then Alexander will start heading to the other laptop and pick it up, and then put it in his satchel. And goes back to the server core and looks at the panel again, and then click on each. He looks at the group, and then looks back at the panel.
We gotta get down wherever they're at. I assume we need to go through the vent at this point. We can't go out the door where this thing is coming for us.
The thing came through the vent.
There's other
No,
doors within
there's-
the room.
There's other doors.
That's true. She's not thinking it clearly. She rolled a 16 for awareness.
Alex, could you find us a map of this place? Like maybe there's like a digital map on it, if there's one.
The panel here. What did the panel say again?
Cyber
than
ducts, facility reboot, power on, power off.
Facility
That's all?
reboot.
Yep, it was only 4 controls.
Okay. Would the power be on or off at the moment, or is it
Off.
on?
When that
Okay,
announcement came on, when you cycled the air ducts, everything went into lockdown mode.
I'll try to tap on the power on and see if that works.
Nothing happens.
Doesn't work. Okay, then I'll press the one under it.
Or the
I'm
reboot button.
just gonna say, if you're pressing the button underneath power on, you're literally hitting power off when it's off.
No, okay, my bad.
I think he was
I'm
going to
gonna-
try to hit reboot to see
The
if.
reboot. My bad. Should have just said it. Yeah, the reboot button.
When you hit the reboot, 2 lights come on the core, and then you hear the same electronic voice, administrative lock in place.
Maybe try the password we used to get into the laptop.
Will there be any way to input that password or no?
Nope.
Is there? All right. Look, is there a? Do you have your computer with you? Do you have a computer, or is?
I
you have a
I
computer?
do, but the cord got damaged. Part of it stuck with the old computer, and that computer's screen is cracked and blacked out. So
Can't you pull out the cord from the computer and put it in a new computer?
I mean, I could try.
While they're
So we're running
talking,
blind.
Annika's gonna look around the room to see how many other doors there are.
There's the door you guys came in through. There's one door to the south and one to the east and to the west.
And what side is the vent on?
South.
We could try going through the south door and see where we get.
All depends. If there
The
are.
same side of the room as the vent.
Well, yeah, we go south and see if we can follow if the vents are
Can
out.
we? Don't we still have the map?
No, because our cartographer was yanked by a tentacle.
Yeah, Martin was the one that copied the map.
Okay. Okay, I'll start. Trying to.
Oh, yeah. How dark is it in this room?
Slightly
Like,
better
is there
than-
any emergency lighting?
Pretty much, like, it was already dark to begin with, where only a handful of lights were working on. For a brief second, when Alex hit the cycle air ducts, the whole facility turned on for about maybe 15-20 seconds, and then went right back, and there's only red emergency lights at the top of the room, so it's very much dark with a bit of a red tinge.
Okay.
Is there any other, like, flashlights or lanterns or anything that I could try to use to see? Because I know we found that one when we first got here, but it was just one.
So while they're doing,
Just roll me an awareness notice, and I'll come back to you. Yes, Alex?
so I'll be not fixing the laptop, but like taking out the piece that's got stuck in the laptop, that piece, and see if I could fix it back onto the cord, and then plugged it on my own laptop. Would that be possible?
Was the cord damaged? I thought the cord was
The
wasn't there.
cord's end that went into the core ripped and left a piece in it. So
Sorry.
no roll
Right,
needed.
sure.
You can attempt to pull that piece out of the hookup and see if the
Mhm.
hookup's good, but that cord is finito, no mas.
Dead.
$18.
Is the cord? Well, was the cord dead? Alex?
I believe so.
Shit.
Um,
Well, we'll have to go in blind, I guess. Fuck.
Annika, what was your roll?
18.
18. You walk around the room and you can see that there's like one emergency box that's been empty for who knows how long, but there's basically an emergency flare left in it.
She'll grab that and she's gonna kind of turn back to everyone and say, we should probably get going because, again, someone else is here.
Time to the essence.
would Sakura be here by now?
Wait for Sakura and then we move. We can't stay here. And the more we stay here, the distance that will grow between Gen and us. Gen and them. Martin.
Yep.
Alright, so you guys are gonna wait for Sakura, then move to the south, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, follow me to the air duct.
Cool. Again, you get up to the left door and you can see that it's borderline like rusted shut. But there's an eye hole that you could pretty much peer through.
Yeah, again, we'll stick his goggles up to it.
When you do, and this is a real thing with night vision, because when you lens on lens with night vision, it's not super clear. So when you look through it, everything's kind of blurry, but you can pretty much see like a handful of cables that are pulsating almost like blue, like a neon blue. And then you can see that the hallways branch further out. And you can very much, one other thing you see is it's fire escape to the left, elevator to the right from this room.
Alright. In that case, Gen's going to take his pill and put it in the pocket that he had his other pills in, and then he's going to try and rip the door open.
So you set Martin down, and then you attempt to.
Not setting him down, just because I don't want him touching the moss or anything.
Okay. I guess just roll me
And I'll
a
just
strength
use-
feat with a -6 because you're having to balance Martin while you try to yeetify this door.
Do I still have the plus from my pill, or is that gone?
For a little bit longer, you do.
Oh!
This is the whole campaign being like, it's time to pay, Chris. Everything that's happened from this point.
95.
Okay, so
Oh, okay.
Okay.
the door
20 on the check.
the door doesn't break open entirely, but you do get it to bend enough to where it makes a hole that Martin could get through.
Is there moss on the other side of the door?
You peer through, you can pretty much see that there's not really moss, but there's like the best way I can think of it is like blood that's been on the floor for a long ass time, where it's basically like dried almost, like where it's borderline just a texture at that point, like a dark maroon color on the floor.
Alright, then, yeah, Gen will try and, like, help Martin through with letting him touch the moss as little as possible. And just say, be careful with your step.
Yeah, no kidding. And then Martin will basically squeeze himself through the hole. Are you gonna go through the other door, or are you gonna wait for Martin?
I'm going to try and pull the door open enough that I can get through. This time, not having to balance Martin.
Okay, I guess just roll me another strength feat, and this will be the last one with your plus.
Alright. 31.
31? Alright, at that point you're able to kind of like can opener the door enough to where you can basically like pull yourself through.
Then as Gen steps through, he kind of looks down at himself and sees his like veins receding. Fuck.
Yeah, they
Oh
really,
god, my insides feel ripped apart.
they really put some good shit in you, didn't they?
Yeah, just don't ask me to do it again.
In my defense,
Feel
I
like
didn't-
my liver just tore in two.
Yeah, that's bad. But in my defense, I didn't ask you the first time, but I'm really glad you did.
And Gen puts his goggles back down. Or actually, wait, is it easy enough to see without the goggles?
Yeah, there's enough light to where it's not just complete darkness.
But it would be better with the goggles still.
You'd get a slight buff to your awareness.
Okay, then Gen puts him down. There's a fire exit that way. I say we start with there. And once we're in an area where your map shows us roughly where we are again, you can lead.
That's just it, we already are.
Then lead the way.
Cool. So, Martin will start, like, walking you down the corridors of this place, and you can see, like, where the first part of the facility looked old and not used, this one looks much older and in much worse disrepair. Like, the other facility was built almost on top of it.
Once Martin starts to take the lead, Gen's actually gonna pipe up for a second. Martin, you've got
Yeah.
your phone on you, right?
And then he'll feel around his pockets, and then he pulls out his phone, and the whole thing's almost snapped in half. I did.
That's unfortunate. Alright, never mind then. Just maybe keep an eye out for if we find a land phone or some shit.
Yeah, totally.
Try and
Underground
contact the others
secret
if-
base. Here's my fucking landline. Give me a call.
Listen, why do you think I asked for your phone instead of looking for one?
I'm
If we
sorry.
find some kind of
just,
system.
this is all a lot for me right now, and I don't know what to really do.
Buddy, I just got yanked along with you through an air vent by something stronger than me, and I was just a whole fucking lot stronger than I thought I ever could be. And then protected you as we fell through a fucking fan. I think I know how bad of a day we're having.
I was never disagreeing.
Be nice to Martin, okay?
But I saved him! I am being as nice as I goddamn should be. And probably more.
I know.
So, Martin will keep leading, and he goes, so, you remember when Marhawa Academy had their partnership with Umbrellas? I know they, like, talked about it in, like, the history of our school section in, like, the main hall or something, but this place looks old, almost, like, off old.
Again, kind of looks at it. It's made out of metal still, right?
Most of it, a lot of it looks like formed concrete.
Alright. But it's not like this is ancient Mayan shit kind of thing.
No, it's like, say you went from like 70s technology to like maybe 40s to 50s.
When was Umbrella founded?
1966?
Yeah. The fuck?
I remember them saying that like the school was built in 48 by Mother Gracia's grandfather, but like they didn't take a partnership from Umbrella until like sometime in the 70s, I thought.
Umbrella wasn't even built until the 60s. This is older than that.
Huh. You think like the Gracia family just had like a bunker for like the end of the world?
A bunker that they've just happened to have some weird ass test subject stationed in?
I
'Cause let's be
mean,
honest, that shit ain't natural.
yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you on that because you're right, but I'm saying if you already have the building, could you just add on to it?
Listen, yeah, fair. Listen, I'm a little exhausted. My mind's not all there. But why would they have had an end of the world bunker?
People have always been insane.
Oh, no, insanity. Yeah, I'll give you that. I just don't think this was an end of the world bunker. I think Marahara was built on shady shit and developed shady shit further in the future.
I mean, I guess, but when you guys talked about it, you said it seemed like Mother Gracia wasn't like super involved with Umbrella.
Let's just say things have made me reconsider.
Yeah. Glad I didn't have to see Zombie Kenzo. So Martin will keep leading you down the hall, and then he eventually finds like a split-off room. And then you see him go to the door, and it's got like weird symbols on it. And he's like, oh. And then the door creaks open.
Gen just like looks at it. Why?
That's the Morse code map in the Crypto Club.
I repeat my question. Why is it down here? Let's just go in.
So the two of you go into the room, then you can see that this room's almost been retrofitted a little bit with like some more tech in it. Not a whole heck of a lot, but there's like one computer desk and like an 80s era computer in there. And then Martin rolls out the like rolly chair, and then he's like, I feel like I need a tetanus shot to even sit in this thing. And then he sits down on it, and then starts trying to fumble with some stuff.
Gen's just gonna search around the room for anything that can, you know, kill the pain, or if he thinks he can find something that might help him.
Yeah, just roll me an awareness. Alright, you guys, going back to Team 1, essentially wait for Sakura. Sakura shows up, and then she's like, yeah, we gotta move, like, right now.
Yeah. South, let's go.
What's the bonus from the my night vision calls?
+2.
Alright. 33.
Alright, so you guys go into the doorway that's like 5 feet off from the vent to the south. And when you go in there, you can see this one has 3 elevators that fork off.
Okay.
And each elevator is labeled with a different phrase, where one says Alpha, one says Omega, and one says Sigma.
Sorry.
And this is our group.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would assume. Well, Annika pauses and she's like, I don't know, what do you guys think?
No.
It feels like the world is asking us to split up.
No, we just need to figure out which level we need. This base is pretty old.
I don't know, Alpha, Omega, Sigma, like what's the...
Well, that's the Greek alphabet.
Yeah, I know. Oh. Okay, but what's the meaning for this facility? Many names are used for Alpha, Omega, Sigma.
I would maybe assume Alpha might be level 1. Like the most recent level. Or it could mean first.
The Sakura will pipe up. I mean, unless if one of us would know any reason to pick any of the other ones previously.
Is there a roll we can make for that? To figure out which one we need to take?
Alex can.
Come on, man.
Okay,
If you wanna
will that be...
if you wanna recall this from memory without any... Well, I can't help you with this, but if you wanna recall it, you can roll a history roll.
Will that be... that's under intelligence, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have history. Will that be under
Flat
just pure intelligence?
then.
Okay. I rolled a 17.
Normally, I'd have made this a bit harder of a roll to get, but this was a very big moment for you, so I'm going to say you remember back to the letter that Bindi gave you before she disappeared. It had a sigma on the envelope.
Alexander will just look at each symbol and just tugs on Ray and then just starts walking towards the sigma symbol.
Sigma? I sort of ask.
Yeah, sigma. Bindi gave me a symbol from my sister. Sigma symbol. We should go there.
Let's hope we find something. At least we might try to find Gen and Martin.
Alright, you guys go into the elevator and there's only 3 buttons within it. Only one appears to have power, and that's the one that has the beta symbol on it.
Annika will push that button because it's the only one that has a light on it.
God damn it, Chris. Where'd everybody go?
Thought y'all would get a kick out of that one.
So, you guys all cram up into the elevator. It's tight, but there's enough room for all of you to fit. And then it basically dings like the panel light next to Alpha, then it goes down like 4 or 5 paces, then it just goes steady onto Beta as you go down. And then the doors kind of creak open. Then the power kind of gives as the doors just shiv open, and it's like, you have arrived on floor Beta.
How big is this opening?
Like about a foot.
Not enough for a person like me or Annika to go through it. Okay.
Akari,
Do you have a big strong man and a big strong girl with
yeah,
you?
I'll look at Sakura. Let's pull this open.
Yeah, last time I went through small opening, I get yelled at.
Fairness,
waits
the guy
for you
who
to
yelled at
open
you
it.
is gone.
No, listen, she learned her lesson. She's not separating the group.
Me and Sakura will try and like open the doors.
Alright, I'll roll a strength for Sakura.
Same here. 19. Low roll.
It's all we've had this session is low rolls.
Well, thankfully
Yep.
Sakura
It was found
rolled a 25.
Sakura's, my super girly hot best friend's got our back. It's fine.
Wait a minute. She got an 11 in strength? How the hell?
The NPC stat, I messed up on one thing. It's meant to be a 10. The sheet glitched. I'll fix it after this session.
No, she has an 11 in the skill.
Is it skill first?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah. So, pretty much, the two of you heave, and eventually the door opens up to, like, maybe 4 foot wide, where there's enough room for you guys to go single file out of it.
Alexander would go first.
Okay, you go. Who goes next?
Wait.
Annika will go next.
Third?
I'll let Sakura. Sakura and Aki.
Akari.
Sorry. Yeah, I know it's back. I'll let them both go first, and then I'll go last.
Alright, they go out. And then, Ray, you get to the frame of the door. And then you can basically hear a shh on the intercom system.
Of the elevator?
No, like the hallway you're in, you can kind of hear like a crackling over the speaker system.
Fuck. You hear that?
Hear what?
Then
The intercom's
over the static, you can kind of hear a voice go. You thought you could just walk in?
And who the fuck is this? Grandpappy or some shit?
No. The Reaper. And then it cuts off. Ray, reflex save.
No!
13.
13?
Yep.
Get sliced in half, my boy.
No!
Ray, when
Yeah?
when you hear the Reaper and then it cuts off, you pretty much see the doors start to slide shut as you're standing in the middle. You hop through as quick as hell, but your left arm's not quite quick enough, then gets stuck. Then you can pretty much hear the cables starting to split on the elevator.
No!
I tried to pull. I tried to use the other arm to like move the door and pull back.
From the
Monica, turn
angle
around and
you're
run towards
at.
Ray.
Yes, but let me finish
Can I
describing.
try to? Okay.
From the angle you're at, it's such an odd turn to where you can't get enough purchase on the door. You feel you have about 20 seconds.
Would
Monica
all of
wants
us
to
know
try
this?
to tackle. Wants to. She'll turn around when he's not immediately behind them and attempt to tackle him to the ground. Maybe she can, like, push him backwards enough to get his arm loose. Like, the doors aren't all the way closed yet, right?
No, they're closed and have his arm locked in.
Can we like run towards him and pull it open?
Oh, got it.
Nope.
Yeah, can we try to jam? My brain is like,
pull it
can we
open.
try to
You're
jam
trying to
this as
you're trying to
well?
pull it
Are you
open.
guys gonna pull it open or try to pry it open? Is my question.
Well, what's the difference?
To pry it, you need an actual tool, but you have more leverage.
Is there anything around like a chair leg or like, I don't know, broken wood or some shit?
You could look, but I'm gonna let you know that if you do that, you only have time for one action, where you have time for two right now.
Okay, I'll rush
Okay.
forward and try to push it open.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know
will
what
Annika.
And so will Sakura.
The three of us, we could do it.
All you need is an inch of open, and then he can yank it right through. So
There'll be strength fate, right?
Yep.
yeah,
Strength
body strength feat.
Do we get any modifications for us three working together too? No?
Straight rolls.
You guys are getting.
Is that
free
just a
rolls.
straight?
I rolled 17.
What would I roll for that? Because I don't have
The
Uh,
You just
body.
roll body.
Body.
just straight up. Okay. Oh goddamn. She's not strong though. That wasn't her point.
What was your score, Hales?
11.
11, 17, and 30.
Alright, so the two of you basically grab the door, and the 17 and 11 are enough. Then Sakura basically like weaves up underneath Ray, and then she basically locks Ray's arm on her shoulder, then basically heaves with all of her strength. And you can almost hear a crick in Sakura's back with how much she's fighting the pressure on these doors. As she gets the pressure up, Ray, you're able to basically pull your arm free. You get about 3/4 of the way up. Make the most critical reflex roll of your life.
I'm spending all my luck on this.
That's a wise move.
22.
That's 22.
Ray, as
Yeah.
Sakura lets her fingers go and the door slams back shut, you pull it up, and then the door just nips your fingernail right off your hand. But your hand's okay, and then you see the elevator drop straight down the shaft right after that.
Annika
What the hell was that?
Annika squeezes you in a really, really uncomfortably awkward, tight hug because she's super short. What happened?
I don't fucking know. The door's closed on my fucking arm.
No, I got that. Did you? Did he say out loud that he could hear something, or?
I mean, he spoke out loud, so.
Everyone.
Because I wasn't sure if we.
Oh,
Who the fuck is the Reaper?
Sounds like some edgy fuckboy. I don't know.
All right, let me. She's like fussing. She's definitely fussing over you, like rifling through her pack, like checking that there's no swelling, even though only your fingernail was like there, and she's like, oh god, okay.
I'll be fine. It's just the fingernail. Oh.
There's a little band-aid, and it has like a Japanese emoji smiley face on it, wrapped on your fingernail.
Okay, we gotta come down.
All right.
I think my life just flashed before my eyes there.
Yeah. All right.
That'll be good.
Sakura's just kind of gazing down the empty elevator shaft.
Are you
Thank you.
okay? And Annika will look over at her and make sure she's not.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm cool.
Okay. Guess we gotta keep going then.
And careful.
What did he mean? We thought we could just walk in here.
I don't think we're supposed to be allowed to be in here.
Well, no. I mean, we need a special badge and code and shit. She shakes her head and she says, "Ice." Really, kind of like, are we sure we can trust the headmistress?
No.
We can't trust anybody other than ourselves.
Akari will
Okay,
pop
because
up.
she's.
Yeah, no. No one knows who's who anymore at this point.
Okay, because, I mean, she did keep me locked in a room for like 24 hours and had a whole command station in the hallways behind her office. She definitely knows more than she's saying.
Oh, she knows more than she's saying, definitely.
Careful
Well,
what
Alright.
you
right
say.
now, what we gotta do is not worry about that right now. We gotta go find Gen. They
And
could be
Martin.
in danger. Gen and Martin, they could be in danger. We
She'll
gotta go
pause.
find them.
She'll say, all right. And if people start walking again, she'll fall back to walk with Ray.
Yeah.
Like if he's staying at the back of the group.
Yeah, he's staying in the back. Yeah.
Since I have the flashlight still, I'll go in the front.
So she'll say to Ray, didn't you say something similar happened? I mean, before we heard the recording about her being the ideal subject, how she went missing.
Yeah.
Wasn't there like a tentacle involved or something?
No, I don't
No?
remember. Just 7 years ago. I drowned out of my own guilt. I don't believe it was a tentacle though. I thought she got stuck on rocks. I guess now it's divers. Or a tentacle.
I'm sorry, just trying to wrap my head around
It's
keeping that thing underneath a school.
yeah. Fucked up as it is. Looks like Simmons was right.
Yeah, but he's kind of creepy.
Yep.
And she kind of, like, when she says that, she definitely, it's not like, oh, he's a creeper, lol. It's like, I talk to him, he's creepy kind of vibe.
He's not your typical. He's one of those typical agents you get in America, but there's the worst kind.
Well, he did give me
Officials.
a phone number to communicate with, but I never sent anything to the number.
At least I don't think there's anything we need to share with Simmons. At this point, I don't even know. At this point, I don't even trust him.
Yeah.
Kari will go, what about the Kennedy guy with him?
Not sure.
You seem to know a lot about. Well, I don't know about this specifically, but it's like he's seen this shit before. The brief moment I saw them in the infirmary.
Look,
Can we?
it's fine.
I
We
say
should
we're
find-
walking like at this point, so if people are ahead of us, we were kind of like behind everyone else.
Look,
Let's-
honey. Let's continue and find Gend. Let's find Gend, Martin, and then see what the hell we'll do next. At this point, I
Okay.
really want to punch some people, or kick them at least.
Fair. So do we see any other like doors or signs or anything as we're walking down this hallway?
I was gonna say now we'll take 5 because it's been a lot for you guys.